What up, what up, what up, what up, what up, what up? What's good, people? What is up? What is they went from the fourth level of hell and sent us down to the seventh level of hell. Why? Because then you got Kwanzaa pulling out her titties. The whore pulled out her titties. And these whore bags over here started feeling and fondling on her tits. What?
I don't have it to do with you. Girl, you can go over there, rant and rave. Girl, you can shake all your rainbow bright hair all you want, dear one. I'm not doing this. I'm not doing this with you, dear one. I'm not doing this with you, dear one. I don't have nothing to do with you, and I'm done. Baby, you can scream my name from the rooftops from now till Jesus come back. I'm done after this.
Introduced to Tick's Meat. Do you see what I see? Did y'all really hello, casting, wardrobe, y'all let him roll up out of wardrobe with these fans on, giving us all of this, thinking we were not going to see it? We have been waiting with bated breath and anticipating all season long for the slightest glimpse, and y'all just put it out there this episode in all of its magnificent glory.
Listen, that young man said, baby, you ate on this first date, you giving up the cooch on the first date, okay? Well, you gonna run me my coins. Run me my cooch or run me my coins. Run me my cooch or run me my coins. Run me my cooch or run me my coins. That's our new theme song. That is the new song. Listen, somebody need to put a beat to that. Run me my cooch or run me my coins. Run me my cooch or run me my coins. That's what y'all got going on.
Called out Sandcastle. Sand, bitch. Ow. Oh my God, it was so funny, girl. Ooh, baby, listen, let me tell you something. This shit started to turn into the precursor for some gay porn. That's what I thought it was. Because Big T is getting all, the voice starting to go deeper and get a little more wet and moist and sentimental and all this shit. And it was real gay at this point. Like, I thought the bitches was going to, I thought Lil Bird was going to turn Big T around and do him like he did Uncle Cliff and do the grease it up with City Lou and ran right in there. It's not a coincidence that Big T started off the conversation by trying to find out if Lil Murder was fucking Mercedes, which he found out he's not. It's also not a coincidence that he would start talking about prison. Why? Because the bitches was probably fucking in prison. Girl. Oh, Clifford, you better go get your man. Big T got plans for that. Well, he had it on look like something Big Bird vomited up or something like that. Like, I did not like it. That Big Bird couture he was going for, it did not work. Like the pastor of a gay mega church on Easter Sunday. Okay, it was way too much sequins. He had on way too much makeup. Baby, his face looked like Yala Van Zap's neckline. Okay, just way too much makeup, clumped in everywhere on his face. Get it together, sweetheart. And you're a big girl, so that gives you a whole lot of canvas. So that was a whole lot of makeup, honey. Yeah. Rico looked like he was auditioning to be one of the three kings, or he was auditioning to be the main character on Jesus Christ Superstar. Girl, Wayne, did you have on a blue thong or a blue G-string or something? If you did, I want to see it. Get me up in my DMs, I do want to see if you have some blue thong or blue, Joshua or something like that. I'd love to see it too. Anyway, but I liked it with the turtleneck. Now, Troy.
Hey y'all, hey. What is, we are live, we are back with Run Your Mouth, and as promised, we have, as promised, I have guests who are here to party with us and have a good time. We are about to have another good, y'all know we had a time on Tuesday. We're going to have another time tonight. So let me introduce our resident Gen Z aficionado and expert.
Really?
In the form of my bruh, nephew, little bro, Darren Green.
Hey, y'all. What's going on?
Darren, I'm going to lean on you a lot today.
Really?
To, a lot of these people, I don't know who the hell they are. So I'm looking for you to help me out. Ashton, unmute yourself. You got a lot going on, so I have muted you. But can you unmute yourself and say hey to the people? This is Ashton. You all may remember him from a lot of places in social media. He's the girl with the quick tongue who gathers the girls. And down to the Houston. Ashton, some of y'all may remember him from Real Hot Boys Houston comment section and a whole bunch of other places.
Yes, thank you for having me. I really appreciate this. I'm happy to be here.
We're gonna have a good time tonight. We have to start off with some bad news. I know that when I make this announcement, y'all are going to be distraught. You may feel the urge to crawl into the fetal position and start weeping and mourning like you did when you heard about Tina Turner.
Mm.
So we found out that Pat Robertson of the 700 Club died this morning at the age of 93, and he went on to go down to the ninth level of hell.
It's a tragedy.
Wait, who this man?
Exactly. Who is that? Exactly. Who is that? Great. Moving on. I'm glad you. We don't know who that is. Keep it moving. So, Bobby Shmurda is in the news. I don't know some of these people, but
Mm-hmm.
he's a rapper, or allegedly he doesn't want to be called a rapper anymore.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
He says he no longer wants to be labeled as a rapper because it's quote endangering. Um, let me read his exact quote. He said, quote, "You got these fucking kids following you guys and you're fucking rapping about these lifestyles. It's endangering, it's detrimental, very dangerous communities." And he goes on and on and on in this interview. Was he ever a rapper, really, that we really cared about or knew a lot about? I remember, I think he went to jail and people cared,
Right.
but we haven't cared since he got out of jail.
He went to jail very prematurely in his career. What I got from it was maybe because of him going to jail so abruptly. I mean, he's probably, trying to disassociate himself or some way or form, whatever. Or it could have been a response because a lot of his fans now are saying that his music is trash.
I thought it was trash the whole time. They just getting hip to the fact that it was trash.
I had a couple good bops back in the day. That was back. Child, I was in high
Can
school.
you give me a song I might know?
The one everybody know.
The hot shit song.
Yeah. I think that was I think he was a one hit wonder though. He didn't really come out with nothing like.
So basically, Bobby Shmurda, you're telling us the obvious. You don't want to be called a rapper. Fine, you're not a rapper. You only have one song. Hell, I could come up with one rap song that might be a bop. That don't make me a rapper.
Yeah.
I mean, our net worth probably has the same amount of commas in it. One.
Not the same comma. Not one.
We're a part of the one comma club. What are we talking about?
Well, I'm about to say there's a lot of people out here like that who have like one hits who are like, carrying it. So
yeah,
he just happened to go to jail.
Yeah, he did, and who knows what happened to him while he was in jail. Praise God.
People with one hit wonders, they find a way to flip their whole, career. I mean, look at the guy, the Juju on the Beat guy. Who's
the whole OnlyFans skank now. He is. His curved meat be all over OnlyFans.
Not curved meat.
Oh, what's his name on the something Hill figure?
Yeah, Zay
Hill figure. His little curved meat that be like this. It look like this. Like it knew about the same thickness too, but it be curved like this. You got to see it. He be all over OnlyFans.
I don't know about that.
I've seen it on his Twitter. You could go on his Twitter.
Yeah.
He got his meat all over there. I'm just saying, I heard he make a lot of money over there.
Yeah.
Down to the OnlyFans.
And he be beating up his girlfriends. That's what I'm hearing too.
We don't know how well A. Marie is doing from that one hit. Now Cassie is only doing she might be doing good because she might have saved some of that money she stole from Puff Daddy while Puff Daddy was in the other room banging, getting his back blown out by his new boo thing, by some boy toy he was playing with or trying to give a music career to. And she was in the other room, counting his monies and collecting coins before she dumped him. I feel like she dumped him when she had enough money.
Cassie had the same payment plan as Young Miami, right? Yeah, wasn't he like $200K monthly?
At least Young Miami had more hits than Cassie, because I can't even remember the one hit that Cassie had.
Don't do that. Cassie had that.
What's it called? Me and You?
Yeah. Everybody know that.
Which song?
One hit. Me and you.
I know she had the one head. Just the one head.
Listen, we like Cassie. Cassie went on to marry her
I
again.
don't have no problem with Cassie. Ain't she with the guy? Is
She's
he
with the white
Hispanic or
people. He's something of that nature.
he's
He's
something?
of the culture.
You know, the people call it exotic.
Across the seas. He's over.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
Polynesian
that's going
or
on.
something. I don't know.
Period.
But yeah, listen, shout out to all of the one hit wonders. Now, I also okay, so ABC is saying that they're gonna do an Aaliyah special, a 1 hour special on Aaliyah. Aaliyah is dead. She gone. We done seen a whole biography biopic on that they did. I mean, it was a bad biopic, but they still did one over what was that, Lifetime?
Oh, didn't Wendy Williams do that?
I think Wendy Williams did. What are y'all gonna tell us? There's nothing new we want to know about Aaliyah at this point.
It's
She
not a
married R.
biopic, right?
Kelly, huh?
It's not a biopic. It's just gonna be a documentary, right?
It's supposed to be like a 1 hour special. Now, here's what they say they're gonna cover. According to them, hold on. Let me get this. Let me get my facts straight. The special will explore her life as a top charting superstar. Additionally, the documentary will look at the circumstances surrounding her underage marriage to R. Kelly.
Of course it would.
Sure.
Of course it would. I feel like
They're saying that Dame Dash is going to do an exclusive interview for this special because he was dating her at the time of her death, and it will appear on the interview will appear on the show along with an exclusive interview with her manager and uncle Barry Hankerson, the same manager that was responsible for her getting her back blown out on a daily basis by R. Kelly and marrying that man at an underage.
Well, I thought he was blowing her back out too.
The uncle?
No, I'm talking about Dame Dash.
Yeah,
but she was grown then. By that point, she was grown. Yeah, she was grown by the time Dame Dash came along. She was real grown. We heard all of this on the R. Kelly trial, okay?
Yeah.
But even before the R. Kelly trial, hell, Kurt Loder interrupted one of our videos we was watching back in the day on MTV when they had MTV News, and Kurt Loder, the white man, the old white man, used to come on and interrupt your whole video you watching, breaking news, MTV News, and he came on and told us that Aaliyah and R. Kelly had allegedly got married. And I knew Aaliyah was the same age as me, and I knew we was both in like 9th grade. And I was like, wait a minute, how is this whore married? And we both in 9th grade geometry and shit.
Mm-hmm. Well,
that woman's birthday is January 16th. My birthday is January 15th. Same year.
Wow.
I was like, this math is not adding up. You married to R. Kelly, who's at least 12 years older than us? Girl.
Oh my goodness.
And nobody said nothing at that time.
Nothing. I chopped it up to maybe her parents signed off on it. I ain't know what was going on. I ain't know what was going on.
Is Lifetime doing this?
This is ABC News.
Oh, ABC. What the hell? I mean,
well, you know what? Lifetime's about to do Keisha Cole's story, but Keisha
I don't want to see it. We saw the whole reality show.
I don't want to see her over there selling no fish platters. Come on, can we come up with something else?
We saw the show. We saw the reality show of Keisha Cole. Keisha Cole need to worry about trying to get a career, not the damn. Now, I'm not saying she don't have no hit, but what I'm saying is she ain't had a hit since God was a child.
She hasn't come out with an album in a while.
Right. There are whole scores of children that don't even know that she's an artist.
Now, did you guys enjoy the Whitney Houston movie that came out on Netflix?
I did.
The one that came on Netflix.
Yes.
Well, it came out in the movie theaters, but it's on Netflix.
Oh, you talking about? I didn't watch that one. The one that Clive Davis was behind.
Yeah.
See, I want to dance with somebody, right?
Yeah.
I didn't go and see it. Because I've seen enough Whitney Houston movies. None of the Whitney Houston movies tell me anything that we did not already know. We know she was a lesbian. We know she, was doing drugs. She admitted to doing cocaine way back in the early 80s before she even blew up in her career. Because she said that was just what Hollywood was giving at that time when she was trying to get put on. We know, she married freaking Bobby Brown allegedly to cover up her lesbian relationship with Robin and all of that. We know she's the one who really got Bobby heavily addicted to drugs. Like, there's a whole bunch of stuff that we know.
Mm-hmm.
The sister, Bobby Brown's sister's the one who took the photo of the bathroom. I didn't know that.
Bobby Brown's sister.
Mm-hmm.
The photo of her drowned in the bathtub.
No. The infamous picture that Pusha T was gonna have on his album cover.
Oh, that one with all of the paraphernalia and everything.
Yeah. And the damn sink was blacker than the crack of my ass. Like, I was just like,
not the sink.
The crack of your ass black like that. Wait a minute, you got a light skin, Ashton. How you crack your ass get black like this? Now we gotta know.
That was a joke.
Yeah, what you got going on over here?
That was a joke.
Listen, there are very few people who I want to see. There are very few people who I want to see a biopic on or a documentary on, unless you're going to tell me something we don't know. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? Aaliyah, I feel like we know everything there is to know.
Can we all go around and say one biopic we want to see? And starting with me, can I start first?
Mm-hmm.
I want to see a Little Kim biopic. I feel like she has been through a lot, and I feel like I want to see.
Yeah,
I think that would be good.
That would be good. Yeah,
I got two people.
Mm-hmm.
I want to see the unfiltered, unbridled.
You better not steal mine.
Mary J. Blige.
Oh, okay.
I want to see unfiltered, because Mary J. Blige never tell all the story. I want to see her get her ass whooped and dragged by KC. I want to see the drugs. I want to see all of it. And you know who I think has a very interesting, probably background that a lot of people don't know about. I want to see the Usher biopic, because if you go to young Usher, there were some things going on when he was under Diddy's care and camp. How did you get the herpes? Who gave you the herpes?
Not the herpes.
The herpes. Who you want to see there?
So I guess in the near future, because these people are still kind of out. Definitely Rihanna and Beyonce. I think Beyonce, especially, I think she has a really good story to tell. If they're gonna tell the truth.
I don't know. The truth.
If you don't give me the Rihanna, we need to know the full fleshed out story in that car on the way to the Grammys. I mean, that's gonna be one of the. If you want to see a Rihanna biopic, that's gonna be one of the biggest moments. Right. Think of the trajectory of her career before and after that.
Yeah.
Right.
So if we're gonna do a Rihanna story, we need to see that. Like, really, what happened?
She was already on the brink of like pop stardom.
Yeah.
Like, once that happened, like it pushed her.
It pushed her.
Into like overdrive, like overseas, everywhere. She was.
But everywhere. Chris Brown gonna try to block this shit, because he already trying to erase the fact that he's
Xavier, I can't stand you, Xavier. I just can't stand you. Why? You just not gonna act right, Xavier?
Listen,
talk about his obsession with old women and men. I'm not doing that.
Usher don't roll like that.
Now,
not that I know of.
See, you ain't been around long enough. I'm just gonna turn around like this. Anybody that came out of that Diddy camp,
Didn't everybody come out the Diddy camp? To be
No,
honest,
everybody didn't come out to the Diddy camp. No.
Listen, it has nothing to do with the Diddy camp.
Oh, well, I mean, he probably over there taking it up the booty shoot because mama ain't got that much meat. But some people like small peens, so.
what do you mean, my man got too much? You better stop being the size queen. I'm so sick of this.
I'm not. I really am not. But we saw it, and it looked to be about a good 4.5.
It did not look no 4.5. It looked about 6.
That thing was screaming 4.5. Now it's 6 on your Jack profile. You can up it to 6. You know they allow for 1.5 inches on Jack. So if you're gonna tell me, according to Jack's profile, it's 6, okay, but in real life it's 4.5. I'm gonna go with you.
My God, today.
Speaking of apps,
think about the girth too. You know that.
Did you up right? Well, the girth wasn't all that either. Did y'all have y'all gotten into this new app, Snippy?
Snippy? No. What girl, let me get it up.
We'll have to talk about that offline.
Yeah,
it's a whole lot. It's a lot. It's dangerous. It's dangerous. Think of it like this. You go in and you can log in as a guest and they show you everybody around you. Like their actual location. It shows you like your neighborhood and you can pinpoint where everybody is.
Oh yeah, I ain't dealing with that.
You know anything about Sniffies?
That sound like that Snapchat shit. Remember when they was having everybody location on Snapchat?
I'm innocent. I don't know what that is.
I said somebody showed it to me. I said, oh, this is gonna get a lot of people in trouble.
Caught up.
Especially in some of these big cities like Houston, like Atlanta, New York, Miami, or the college cities like Tallahassee. Oh, child. Let me take a swig of my drink.
Child, I'm drinking number water. I work tomorrow.
What you drinking over there, Ashton? Ashton, what is that?
Is that Corona?
Oh, no. Jose Cuervo?
Nah, I said Corona, child.
Oh, Corona? What is that? Jose Cuervo? I can't see that. I can't see that from my goddamn glasses on. Yeah, we can't hear you. Are you muted?
It's Jose Cuervo.
Oh, it's Jose Cuervo. Okay, we can't hear you though.
Hold up.
I can't hear him.
Okay.
Maybe he muted himself. It doesn't say muted. Okay. Oh.
Oh, okay. Right. Like I'm like, what's going on? What is first of all, what
how did we get here?
That's what I'm saying. I'm like, no,
let's move on. How did we get here? Nobody, where's Deborah Cox when you need her? How did we get here? Nobody's supposed to be here. Oh my God. So y'all's girl Azalea Banks just needs to be drugged. She needs to be dog walked, drugged, dish racked. Did you see her comments?
Yeah, I talked about it yesterday on the podcast.
Let me read this for y'all. Hold on, okay. Hold on. Here's what she said. Quote. Hey, Zach. Hey, everybody in the chat. I ain't even said hey to y'all. Hey, everybody in the chat. DC Young Fly spent years disguising his own deeply rooted hatred of self as jokes painted at women's beauty, rejecting his own feelings about his own ugliness unto women, perfectly secure in their own skin. Say what you want about my tears. They were pure tears of rage. and not at all a sign of weakness, because in the end, I won. I'm happy I cried and moved on. That Jackie O girl must have been so deeply insecure about herself. And the nerve of DC to call such a gorgeous woman as Azalea Banks ugly on national television while a bunch of black people laugh. And ironically, dead at 32, exactly on my 32nd birthday, May 31st, 2023, in Miami, Florida. You niggas are going to learn to stop fucking with me. I don't think anyone gets how much the press from that episode derailed the success of Anna Wintour. I came to sing my song and go home, and only at the request of my label. Then the stupid, I don't know what's under that word. Stupid
Yeah,
blank.
I thought it
I
was.
really wanted to figure out what that said, but then the stupid blank queens on stage behind me basically making a mockery of it being a gay song, fake voguing behind me in their do-rags like they aren't all raging homosexuals.
Homosexual.
That thorn in my side is finally out. No way in hell I was blessed with this many gifts, this much talent and beauty, to be a cultural punching bag for a cast of peons who wouldn't have a pot to piss in if they didn't have the court of social media addicts to jest for. I do this in real life, dick lickers. Ha, ha. Y'all are a mess.
I mean, it's the gloating that this woman died for me. I mean, that's basically what she did. I mean, it was.
If you like the crowd.
Okay, you back on? We can hear you now. That's it. Mm-hmm. I mean, yeah, it's just it. I like I said, I talked about it on the podcast. I mean, it was very distasteful. It gave very much. You put roots on them, and something finally happened. So you probably because the fact that she died at 32. This is my 32nd birthday. It's a sign. Like, oh, okay.
If you're saying that woman's death and demise is your victory, you saying I won.
That's some weird ass shit. And then she also said like she must have been insecure. I want people to get out of the whole thing of people getting work done are insecure. That's not the case.
And my thing about it is, did Jackie O ever do something to you? Like, show me on the doll where Jackie O hurt you. Okay, show me on the doll.
She wanted to hurt DC Young Fly. I mean, she was.
That's my point. And my thing is, if you are that bitch and that girl, and you can really flex on a bitch, don't do it at a time like this when you know people are weak, vulnerable, at the demise of this woman, the mother of his kids. Real girls do real things. You want to flex on a bitch, do it when they shining in the sun and all that shit going right, and knock their ass down a few, levels. We can't hear you.
No,
we can't hear you. I don't know what you did.
Yeah, it came in and came out.
We heard you before. I don't know what you did. You might have disabled your mic. There it goes. There it is.
Can you hear me now?
Yeah.
Yes, you can. Okay, cool. So I said she should have did that shit at Wild 'N Out.
Hello.
Yeah. This was your get back, I guess. But my thing is this: it's like, girl, this happened years ago.
And the other part about it is, you forget that this woman had children.
Mm-hmm.
Who eventually are going to watch this. You know what I'm saying? Somebody's going to bring it to their attention. I mean, you have to be a horrible individual to relish, even if you didn't like that woman. For example, I'll give you an example. We started off with Pat Robertson. I can't stand Pat Robertson, and I know he's on the 9th level of hell, burning in fires and embers. However, I left it at that. I'm not out here, and I left it to Pat Robertson I'm not out here talking about his wife, son, kids, and everything. If Jackie O didn't do anything to you,
Yeah.
bitch, you just shut the fuck up and wait. You should have did it before she died or wilding out any other time. But right now, you're a whole fucking clown. You're a clown.
Yeah.
She's a clown. I put her in the same
And for
category
her to
as
sit there and blame like, oh yeah, it's because of this episode of Wildin' Out is why Anna Wintour didn't do what it needed to do. I'm like, girl, you're problematic as fuck.
even makes sense.
Nobody's fucking with you. You're not.
Let's be clear. Some people watch Wildin' Out, but Wildin' Out ain't doing numbers like, out of control.
Mm-hmm.
Had she never said this, I would have never even knew that they talked about her and Wildin' Out. And newsflash, on Wildin' Out, that's all they do is talk about people. That's the whole premise of the show, for you to pick at people and talk about people. Girl, what is your problem? Take the joke, have a good joke to throw back, and move the fuck on. Nobody's calling you ugly because of Wildin' Out. I mean, if you ugly, you just ugly. But it ain't because of Wildin' Out. Hell, DC Young Fly ugly too. He got a nice slap of beef on him, but he's still ugly.
Okay.
He is ugly though. He's not that cute.
Not a nice child.
It was out there. He put it out there.
Mm-hmm.
I just want that's y'all girl Azalea Banks.
That ain't my. I mean, I like a couple songs about her, but no, she problematic as hell.
She's very problematic.
Mm-hmm. I ain't like. She said something about Beyonce one time too. I think during this whole Renaissance thing. Oh, you copy me, girl. Anybody, girl, shut your ass up. She ain't copy a fuck thing. You copy chicks from home.
For my people, okay. I think I got one Sugar Spike story. So before we get to our Sugar Spike story, let me do a palate cleanser too. I got like 5 palate cleansers for y'all.
Oh, wow.
Okay. This is our first palate cleanser. There you go. This one, let's cleanse our palate from Azalea Banks. Praise God. That's real. That's Trey right there.
Yeah, he looked Trey.
He might go around the corner and start voguing and do a whole dip. But at least in this picture, he's giving. In this picture. All right. All right. I got one Sugar Spike story, y'all. I think I have one. I might have two. So that means, ladies and gentlemen, non-gender conforming members of our audience, it is time for your Sugar Spike segment.
Oh God. You see, this is the part that I like.
Major Sugar Spike.
So loved the world, I want to fight. That he gave, his only begotten son.
Major Sugar Spike.
And shall ever believe.
Major Sugar Spike.
They shall not perish, but have everlasting life.
Taste the biscuit.
Jesus! I wish somebody help me.
So, in our Sugar Spike segment today, who is our highlight in our Sugar Spike segment? None other than a gentleman by the name of Jeremy Bieber, father of Justin Bieber. Oh yes, he's in the news today.
Yeah.
You want to know why? Let me share my screen so y'all can see why Mr. Bieber is in the news today. Show y'all what this clown put up here. Give me just a second. Like, I don't know where y'all find these ass clowns from. I don't know where y'all find these ass clowns at. But he is in the news. Hold on. Let me share my screen. Okay. This is what Justin Bieber's father put on his I think that's his Twitter. Don't forget to thank a straight person this month for your existence.
It really.
I'm so sick of straight people during Pride. Like, y'all are so butthurt. And I'm sorry if there's anybody in the chat that's straight, not y'all, because I know y'all allies. But it's like it's always something. Like, if somebody always got something to say during June or whatever, like, girl, shut your ass up. I didn't talk about it because it's like, girl, this is Justin Bieber dad, child. Why, Justin? Why don't you have your damn dad under a muzzle, child? Like, what's up with these celebrities and their parents or their associates?
If we're in the business of thanking people, how about you thank the entirety of the Black community for Justin Bieber even having a career?
Okay.
How about that? Ashton, you on mute.
No, I'm just a little gagged because I knew about a few people, but I didn't know about him.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, that's Justin Bieber daddy. Justin, if you know what's good for you, you might want to go grab your dad's iPhone and get it out of his hand.
How about that? We gotta talk behind the scenes. I know a few people behind the scenes for a fact who get down. But Justin Bieber is not one of the people I've ever heard about. Ever.
Well, it's not Justin Bieber in his defense. It's his raggedy ass daddy.
Oh, his daddy get down.
Well, I don't know if his daddy get down, but his daddy put this up there.
Well, yeah, so he's saying that Justin Bieber gets down. That's what he's saying. He's talking about his son.
No, he's talking to all of the people celebrating Pride. He says,
don't forget to thank a straight person this month for your existence. And he posted a picture of his son.
That could be. And let me tell you something. I did.
No. I think because this came from the Neighborhood Talk. The Neighborhood Talk added that picture next to it so that you could know, so you would have context of who it is. That is Justin Bieber's dad. So the picture wasn't on there originally.
Yeah, and that picture does make Justin look a little, one of the girls.
It do make him look like he's, he took that thing up.
That's Justin, child. He puffing his lips up like that, child.
He is puckering up his lip like he took that thing up, mommy, and make it roll.
And tanned a little bit, looking a little ethnic. I'm like, who is?
I mean, I ain't said that I would give him none, but
I mean, Haley, you better watch out. So, let me stop.
I mean, first of all, I don't even think the collective of society knew Justin Bieber's father even was alive,
existed
amongst us. I don't think anybody cared to hear from him. Didn't we hear something from his mom a few years back or something?
Yeah,
like his mom was problematic. Like,
his mom. I thought she was a single parent. I didn't even know they was in it.
Like, your parents give me backwoods of West Virginia, Kentucky, and your dad might also be your uncle. So it might be Uncle Dad or some shit like that. Like, you give me back parts of the trailer park based on your parents. Because your parents are problematic.
That is so unfortunate.
Now Haley too busy fighting.
Listen, I don't feel that way about Justin Bieber, so I just want to put that out. I like him.
No. Justin Bieber ain't a problem. His parents are the goddamn problem.
Well, his dad does look a little trailer parkish. Like
he does.
Like way from the back.
Trump 2024
on the dirt road. But I mean, I guess he was just trying to show his love for Pride Month. So we benefit of the doubt. That's what I'm gonna give you.
No, I ain't give you benefit of nothing because I ain't got to think. No, we're not going to give you benefit of nothing for your bigotry and hatred.
What? Who do he hate?
Listen, y'all are from Kentucky. Y'all just say, that would be Eastern Kentucky, not our woods. Not all woods. I just say y'all not gonna come in her state like that. Yes, ma'am, y'all. Yes, God. Oh man, that's funny. That is fun. Listen.
No. that message rubbed me the wrong way. But at the end of the day, like I said, they always want to sit there and say something. It's always something said during Pride Month. Like it's always, we the topics we about to get into, child. Got me fired up this earlier this today.
Which one? Oh, Toucan Sam. You want to do Toucan Sam now so you can spike out?
We can definitely do Miss.
Let's go ahead and do Toucan Sam now.
Little Miss Bankrupt.
Oh God. So Toucan Sam, Tasha K is in the news. So Tasha K is in the news because she reportedly has beef with a dude named famously
Forever Alfonso. He's a TikToker.
Famously Alfonso. There we go.
She should have a beef with her bank account because Cardi B is eating it up.
Oh wow.
In real life.
What was the guy's name again?
His name is Forever Alfonso. That's the
Forever Alfonso. I knew it was something with F.
Yeah.
So apparently, the story goes that he called her transphobic, and then she went off on this rant using the F-bomb, hard T on the end, twice on that rant on him. Now he's allegedly big on TikTok. And has, I think more than 100,000 followers on TikTok. We know Tasha K has over 100,000 followers on YouTube. And so people are saying that he's trying to clout chase on her. I don't know how that is when he's already big in his own regard. People are surprised that Tasha K used hard T for the F-bomb. Like she didn't just say fag. She said faggot.
To me, she is a big mouth country foot bitch, and I feel like this. She should be worried about the money that she owes Cardi B, Belcalis, whatever her government name is.
My Belcalis Armanzar, child. Yeah, I mean, I talked about it too. She seemed real unstable on that damn live. Like I said on my TikTok, it looked like she did a couple bumps before she got on there. She was definitely not in her right mind. She lost her damn mind. Mind you, and there's a couple of things that got me with that conversation. It's like, oh, what do you call those type of dudes that hate women? Nothing that Forever Alfonso said warranted you to be like, oh, you just hate women. Like, where did that come from? He basically said, because you did your take, you had your take on Tyler James. You said happy Pride, and should I have like a little rainbow hair thing? I ain't got a problem with the LGBT. It's just I got the problem with the dudes that be acting like women, talking about trans people. So I mean, that's kind of transphobic. Okay, so he made an astute observation. You sat there. She basically said, "Girl, well, I'm transphobic. You can go ahead and add homophobic to it too, because She did a whole Marlo."
I feel like, to me, her statements weren't necessarily transphobic. I feel like her statements were homophobic. Because normally, when you hear women talk about dudes trying to act like women, they're not talking about our trans sisters. They're talking about feminine gay men. So I do feel like her statements were more so homophobic than necessarily transphobic. But even if that's the case, Tasha K, you going down this rabbit hole is not helping your cause, dear one.
Because now some of your subscribers, I mean, I know most of your subscribers are women, but like you have a portion that is in the community. Like I knew a lot of people back when I was a fan of your dumbass. Like I know a lot of people with them wino fan pages, them with some gay men. Okay, like let's be very clear, girl. Pick a struggle. Now your subscribers is already going down, your numbers is already going down. You're not making that much, and Cardi taking a piece of your damn YouTube check. So, girl,
and her lips look like a bamboo's ass.
Oh, I mean, come on, like, girl, do you want this anymore?
Baby, you need to just go on down there, get you a job at Target, Walmart. Baby, at this point, Tasha K, you probably gonna have your wages garnished for the rest of your life, so you can pay this off because your YouTube channel,
YouTube.
I mean, your YouTube channel is about to start fledgling. Your website, was built off of your YouTube subscribership. So if they ain't watching you on YouTube for free, they damn sure ain't watching you on your website and paying $12 to $15 a month.
Yeah, Medusa said she had to cancel because she don't be posting that much on there. I'm like, girl, I ain't gonna subscribe to you and you not.
Everything gonna drop like a prom.
Her
husband gonna leave her YouTube channel.
That's next.
I think that's the next domino that's gonna fall. That husband's gonna leave.
So much hate. Listen, that's what that. And I hate to say this. I hate to say this. That's what's happening to Wendy Williams right now. All that hate that you speak is coming back to you tenfold. It's coming back, and now your ass is
nobody feel bad for Wendy.
Like Twizzlers, like
Wendy was never that bad though. I mean,
Wendy was worse.
What?
Way worse than Tasha K.
Radio Wendy? Are you kidding me?
Radio Wendy was way worse than Tasha K could ever dream of being.
Oh my goodness.
Radio Wendy, I'm telling you, Darren, was way worse than Tasha K could ever dream of being.
I heard a lot of her tapes. It's just like she basically just be alleging that people are gay or alleging that people are on drugs, and that's it. Like,
but one thing about it, Wendy was telling.
Depends on which tape. Is it the Philly tapes? Is it the New York tapes? It depends on which tapes. Because if it's not going back to the Philly tapes, the original gangster.
Well, what she used to say? We keep on having this conversation.
What she used to say? You name it. Anything that she could make up that might have been wrong, that might have made you look. Now, some of it was true. I'm not saying all of it was made up, but she would just go out there, just throwing things at the wall. And that was before internet, social media, and everything. So nobody had really a chance to debunk it unless you came on with her. And if you did come on with her, she was in attack mode. And so now you over here in the octagon and y'all windmilling. And that's why for a long time, she had a hard time finding jobs because that was the days of, girl, you need to be a credible journalist to be on a goddamn radio, on our radio station. So, speaking of transphobic,
there's more.
There's more. This is in the news. People around the world are losing their collective minds over this.
Oh yeah,
magazine cover.
Is she like painted? That's painted, right?
No, that's a real trans woman who's really pregnant.
Excuse me. He is painted.
Trans man. I'm sorry. That's really pregnant. Oh, you mean is the suit painted on? It does look like the suit is painted on.
Yeah. Yeah, I think it is because it's the way it looks.
Yeah, it do look like the suit is painted on.
What they mad? Yeah, they mad. You know they're gonna be mad.
Yeah, they real mad. They real mad.
I think every year it has gone worse with conservatives. Like every year, the conservative party or people that are just—it's not even just conservatives anymore. It's like everybody that's not in the community, just has a problem with the what's the word? That a lot of people are now visible. A lot of people in the community are visible. A lot of companies are starting to highlight people in marginalized communities, and people just really hate that. And
if you think about it, the same thing happened once we had reconstruction, like after slavery. There was this big push where you started to see more black people, and white people had a problem with that. And that's when Jim Crow laws came, and they wanted black people to go back into hiding. They wanted to enact and enable laws and rules so black people weren't as prevalent in their cities, weren't as prevalent on their screens, and things like that. Look at television. When television first came out, and movies first came out, people don't know. Even black actors and actresses had to put on black face because their black skin was not appreciated. And so
Mhm.
they would force the black people even to put on black face so that they could be a caricature because there was no value in black skin. And in the same way, white America didn't want black people visible and things like that and out in public because that was beneath them and that diminished the value of American culture. It's the same thing with the LGBT plus
But
community.
you know what I think it is? You know what I think it is? I think that now that the attention and the dog piling is off on black people a little bit, because we're still going through stuff like as
Mhm.
racism and police brutality, all that. I think that now that another group is being dogpiled, I'm not in it, so I'm gonna add to it because I don't want it done to me, or it's not
Well, let's be
affecting.
clear. Black people have always had issues with the LGBTQ community. Let's be clear. We've never gotten past.
I think back in the day, I mean, it wasn't well.
Mm, mm-mm. The black community has always butted, and you know what that comes from? The church.
Mm-hmm.
The black community has always been symbiotic with the church. And because that symbiosis with the church, they have had this staunch. A lot of black people, look at a lot of older black, go to your grandparents and things like that. Many of them have conservative values,
Yeah.
very conservative values. And so there's never been this meshing in me
And a
with the
lot of
minds
people don't
of
realize, a lot of black people don't realize that
black.
you're aligning yourself with white supremacy.
Right. Right.
So, Ashley, you have anything for that?
No.
No. Okay. So that's all my sugar spike stories for the day. Because that I need more palate cleansers to cleanse our palates from shit that made us mad. So let's have a couple more palate cleansers. What did I leave off here? Here was the last one. Okay, so we're gonna go here.
Oh.
Ooh, okay.
Hey boy.
Oh yeah, that one.
Y'all know I have a thing for hair. You know me and hair.
Mm.
Hmm. Look at God. Hmm.
God. Oh, he's different. I like it. I like when niggas is different.
Hmm. Okay. Yes. Palate cleansers bust through. Bust through.
Period. Period.
Xavier. I had to do that real fast. That's why we ain't got no names. So where was I at? Xavier. Oh, have y'all been following this Zion Williamson situation with the fact that he got the basketball player Zion Williamson? He got some girl. He got this girl pregnant who's a stripper, right? Now follow Zion Williamson. He was the #1 draft pick for the Pelicans. Got a whole lot of money. You know, he's a basketball player. He ain't playing shit. He fat and well, he's not that fat, but he heavy, a little heavier than he should be. He ain't that cute. When he opened his mouth to talk, you don't want to hear him talk. Let's be clear. But he played in the NBA, so you know skanks and groupies that want a little bit of something, they go flock to him. So keep up with the story. He got a stripper pregnant.
Mm-hmm.
The stripper that he got pregnant, I hope I got the people right. When he announced that the stripper girl was pregnant, there's a porn skank / OnlyFans skank who got mad because it wasn't her and decided to go off on him, and she decided she was going to air him out on Twitter and social media about the fact that why it wasn't her, you know, basically singing the song "Congratulations." I thought it would have been me. How dare you get a stripper pregnant and not me? I was a stripper and the one was a porn skank. Xavier, help me out because this story is very convoluted. So then the woman had a whole tirade. Her name is Mariah Mills. She had a whole freaking tirade on Twitter, just going off, throwing him out of there. Talked about you moved her into New Orleans and you moved me into New Orleans. You bought both of us a house. You ain't shit. You fucking me. You telling me just a mess. So now a third girl has come out.
Oh wow.
Who's in her feelings? Okay. So there's a third lady. Her name is Yami Taylor. So I forgot who the baby mama name is. I have to go back to the baby mama. I don't remember the baby mama name. Oh, her name is Akima, I think. Something like that. Akima. That's the stripper skank, I think. The porn / OnlyFans skank is Mariah Mills. And then there's a new chick that came out today named Yami Taylor. Now, this one, I believe they say is an Instagram thirst trap skank.
Okay, how many we done added, child?
Listen, I'm trying to keep up, but they are airing him out on Twitter. Listen, they are laying, and bro is not that cute. Like he's really, and so the porn skank chick, the second chick, the chick who said, "I'm mad that it wasn't me. You were supposed to get me pregnant and not the stripper skank."
Mm-hmm.
She put out allegedly a some texts from him and her saying that was them going back and forward and him promising her stuff. And so people are in the comments saying that can't be him because we've heard him talk on interviews in the NBA and he can't put 3 words together. And it's just a whole.
Now he can't put 3 words together, child. Mm-mm.
You got to go and look up. Like, I don't want to go through reading all of it because she really aired him out. Zion Williamson, if you look him up, he ain't the cutest thing in the world. Let me show y'all what he looks
I just looked him up.
Yeah, you see, he's not the cutest thing in the world.
No, I mean, we know why they're there. So
right, they're there, to cash that good paycheck.
Mm-hmm. You better hope. Now, one of them got a child by him.
Right.
You better keep it like that, child. You're gonna be spending.
But see, that's the problem. Porn skank, OnlyFans chick is mad that he ain't put the child in her, so she could have her cash cow. You know what I'm saying? They just try to get put on so they can get paid monthly checks, from child support and stuff like that.
Mm-hmm. Yeah,
you on mute, Ashton. We can't hear you.
Oh damn! It went out again.
Oops, we can't hear you.
Still can hear me.
Okay, we can hear you. Okay, there you go.
Oh, you can hear me now.
Yeah.
Yeah, I said he needs to be castrated.
Not castrated.
Not that you couldn't.
He does. If you when to put your dick and where to put your dick, you need to get that bitch cut off or get a vasectomy or something.
Mm-hmm.
Because you don't know how to properly place your penis. You have a problem, a sex addiction. So you're new to this fame thing, and I get it. It's ass being thrown at you, pussy being thrown at you, titties being thrown at you. I get it. It's new to you. You're a big man. You're a heavy set man.
I think this is common for basketball players. They get pussy thrown at them and probably booty all over the place. Anywhere they land, they on a trip somewhere for the team. The groupies come out. I think he needs to do a better job of checking his harem. The first thing you're supposed to learn from your agent, have an NDA. You know what I'm saying? At least have an NDA on file.
I don't know how to do that shit.
But that's why you're supposed to have a team around you.
Child. His team is Pookie and Peanut and Ray Ray.
Child. And he got a $194 million contract that now you about to squander on a bunch of skanks. We got like 3 more stories, y'all, before we get out of here. Overall mother Donisha Iman Davenport Dupree Lemon is in the news today.
Oh wait a minute, hold on, wait, Ashley, is that one of them honeys?
Is that a honey pack? Bitch, girl, you about to get it down.
I just asked my friend. I said I wanted to try it out, so I'm just trying to.
What you about to have go on?
Nothing.
You don't take no honey packs unless you about to have something going. Oh, yeah. Only on my live are you having people. I think I did take a honey pack on live one time.
So I mean, does it really make you? Does it make y'all horny?
That was the only time I did it. It did work. Like anytime the wind blew, I was like, oh wait, what's happening? Like every time the fucking wind blew, I was like, oh. Yeah.
Oh my god.
Ashton, we done already seen the men's is over there with you, and you taking honey packs. Are they taking honey packs with you, or are you the only one taking honey packs today?
No, it's two of us.
So they're taking one with you.
No, yeah, we took it together. We about to go
Okay, so this gonna be a whole flip flop situation. Okay. Yes.
Yeah.
I'm here for it. We'll save that for backstage. Huh?
Are y'all gonna watch it?
Yeah, wait, no. When we stop the live and we go backstage, we won't be live no more, and we could just watch it. Hey, that's real easy.
CashApp is already.
My CashApp is over, child.
Don't tempt me with a good time.
Look, and Apple Pay.
Not tempt me with a good time. You know, you can't tell that to a gay black man who has a nice salary. You know, we can make anything happen. Anyway, overall, mother Donisha Davenport Iman Dupree Lemon is in the news. So now that CNN fired their CEO, Donisha Davenport Iman Dupree Lemon is now believing that she's gonna get her job back down to the CNN. Mama, they're not gonna bring you back.
Mm-hmm.
You have been a problem for CNN for a long time. They have been, Mama, you run there on the goddamn streets of New Orleans every fucking New Year's Eve, drunk and high off your ass. Bitch, you had done took 12 shots, 4 bumps, and you had to have Tina.
Not 4 bumps. No, because them New Year's Eve party.
Them New Year's Eve thing. Mama used to be
him and Adriana.
Mm-hmm. And Miss Cohen. You know Miss Cohen.
We know Cohen know us some
I
Tina.
love Andy. No, I love Andy.
Miss Cohen, she's one more good skank. Did you see that picture with Miss Cohen? Taking a picture with Elijah Zane. She over there taking pictures, cuddled up with Elijah Zane. Y'all know that's Raheem's boyfriend.
Not Andy Cohen.
Child, Miss Cohen is a mess. She's a whole mess.
I'm gagged.
Anyway, y'all think she's gonna get her job back?
No,
the little baby.
Andy? No, not Andy.
No, Donisha Davenport Iman Dupree Lemon.
With a name like that, I don't think so.
But she's a part of all of the houses.
Don Lemon, I think he was the CNN.
Yeah, Don Lemon.
No, I want Don Lemon to listen. I want Don Lemon to go do like like crime reporter shows or good drama, something of that nature. I feel like he should be like a Nancy Drew in the black community. That's what I want to see from him.
He has the fan base to start his own little network or podcast or something
Here's my problem with Don Lemon.
Mm-hmm.
Don Lemon's roots are in the black community, Don is one of those people that came from us, went away to college, and decided they were going to assimilate with the people descended from the Caucasus Mountains, and for the rest of their life go act like they were never a part of us, as if we'll go back to
I
your
don't
mama
see that.
house.
I don't see that.
And I see it with Don all the time. Especially think about the early days of Don on CNN. Don wanted no parts of
Mm-hmm.
our black asses.
But
He came
he did change.
around
He did come around.
eventually,
Mm-hmm.
eventually, but that was because he was forced. Because he Don, child.
Mm. I mean, he should definitely. I mean, if you want to go back into the news, go to CBS. CBS is definitely hiring. I'm pretty sure.
No CBS. Didn't they just hire my boo, DeMarco?
Who?
DeMarco Majors? Didn't they just hire him for TJ Holmes? Is that CBS?
No.
Yeah. No, that's NBC. Where TJ Holmes was working. Remember TJ Holmes got fired?
Let me look him up.
He was with the white lady and they was co-hosts and they were sleeping with each other.
Yeah. Oh, his fine ass.
Was that NBC or CBS?
It could have been CBS.
Anyway, DeMarco Majors took over. DeMarco is just as fine, child. That's my friend.
It was. He was also CNN.
Yeah, no, that's when TJ Holmes was real fine. When TJ Holmes was on CNN back in the day, that bitch was fine as fuck.
He still look good. Child, I could
not so much now, but back then,
I give me an old man child. I don't care.
Ooh, child. Did y'all see John Amos' daughter put out that they was taking advantage of him, and she put out GoFundMe saying raise money for my daddy because the people out here taking advantage of my daddy and they ain't doing him right. And then he had to come out and say, "Ain't nothing wrong with me, bitch. What the fuck is wrong with you?" And why?
What? I seen the video. I didn't hear that. Oh wow.
He came right out and said, "There's nothing wrong with me. Why are you soliciting money from people?" He said, "I don't have no problem. I'm not fighting for my life. What are you talking about?" A mess. She was trying to get money off y'all. She was trying to get money off y'all. I'm just trying to tell y'all. She was trying to get money. Mama wanted some cash real fast. And she wanted to get it off of the back of her daddy and her daddy's name. That's horrible.
That's what I'm saying. They still playing Good Times on TV1, so he got to be getting some checks.
And in more news of family members faking various medical diagnoses, Jamie Foxx. Now the people are allegedly reporting that he is learning how to walk again.
Not learning how to walk.
That's what they said. That it's not. He ain't around here playing no pickleball.
Listen, I love Jamie Foxx. This is breaking my heart. Like
they said that he's something neurological happened with him. Hey, Diamond Pearl Jim. Something neurological happened with him. They said that he's around here learning how to walk again. You know, they were alleging he couldn't see out of one eye at one point or something. But something seriously happened. The daughter ain't shit. Because at first the daughter didn't want to tell us anything. Then the bitch came out here talking about he playing pickleball and don't nobody even know what a goddamn pickleball game is. Like I think everybody across the fruited plains had to look up the hell is a pickleball.
Right.
Because nobody knew what that was. We black. We don't play goddamn pickleball. Name one black person you know that played pickleball, except for maybe Jamie Foxx.
Hey, Riley B.
Well, allegedly, it's being said. Let me read this. It's been nearly 2 months since Jamie Foxx's family revealed that the Oscar-winning actor had been hospitalized due to a medical complication suffered on the set of the upcoming Netflix movie Back in Action. Co-star Cameron Diaz. Excuse me. Something went down my throat. Providing the most recent update on his health, his eldest daughter, Corinne Foxx, had taken to social media to address the situation, said that her father was doing well and even engaging in activities like playing pickleball, although in a new exclusive report.
What the hell is pickleball?
Exactly, nobody knows. It's kind of like
It's a
ping
rich
pong.
people sport.
See, we know where your mind at, Ashton. You done took that goddamn honey.
Listen, the honey that took me.
Not in
You wait till we go backstage and click off on this good live, and we can see what y'all got going on over there. I want to see how big it make it get. You know, they say it's supposed to make it bigger. We'll talk about that afterward in the after show. It's gonna be a fun after show, y'all. Anyway, so they say in a new exclusive report, an insider claims the actor is currently undergoing intense physiotherapy to aid his recovery and regain mobility. While the true extent of the soul star's health condition remains shrouded in mystery, allegedly the 55-year-old actor has been facing mobility struggles since the incident on April 11th while filming in Atlanta. An insider told Radar Online that Jamie is receiving treatment at one of the top physical rehabilitation centers, specializing in stroke, brain, and spinal cord injuries. Jamie is receiving treatment at one of the clinic specializes in physical therapy programs to treat injuries or a physical condition that limits or prohibits the ability to walk or walk correctly, to teach people how to walk again at this particular clinic.
Oh my.
It's a lot going on over there in Chicago.
It is.
I didn't know Jamie Foxx was that old. I didn't know he was 55. But that's
I
sad.
mean, he looks good as fuck to be 55.
Mhm.
Listen,
I mean, in a weak moment, I give him some. In a weak moment. I mean, just as a resume builder. So if somebody asked, I'd be like, child, I had him. Kelly was all right. That stroke game was regular. I can't hear you, Ashton. Your thing went out again. Conveniently.
can you hear me? Yeah.
Mm-hmm. I got you now.
I have always thought Jamie Foxx was fine. Like,
Did you see his dick pictures?
I don't need to see it.
Y'all, they out there now.
It's not about the size, okay?
I didn't say anything about the size. I'm just saying, did you see he butt naked? You know what I'm saying? Standing there in the mirror. It looks real nice. A nice picture.
I don't need to see that.
I mean, you might want to see.
I'm gonna take it for what it is. His conversation and who he is as a human being. I like who he is. So
what I missed. Yeah.
In our last story, before we get out of here, in the great country of Sweden, you want to know what they're doing over in the land of the Swiss? No, that's Switzerland. I'm sorry. In the land of meatballs, Swedish meatballs. So in Sweden, they are having the first ever European sex championship. They had originally petitioned to make sex a sport, but they were denied by Sweden's National Sport Confederation. But they're still going to go ahead with the European Sex Championships, and they're flying in porn skanks, both male and female, from around the world to participate in the Sex Championship.
Oh wow.
I'm just saying. Here's what they're saying. According to claims, the competition will take place over the course of 6 weeks and will feature participants who engage in sexual activity in various disciplines, which include penetration, oral sex, and a lot more, for 45 minutes to an hour each day. There are reports which suggest the competitions could last up to 6 hours a day.
Not
I'm
6 hours.
just saying.
Yeah, that's. And people are gonna be watching and stuff. Like it's gonna be like
it will be It will be available on pay-per-view.
Oh,
I'll see if I can find a link for y'all if y'all need it. You don't need it. You don't need it. Okay. Okay. I'm just saying. I mean, I do see a couple black faces in the pictures. So it's not just all people descended from the Caucasus Mountains, but they're not gonna give me the kind of sex that I want to see. If you were going to do a sex championship, let's do it based on our porn skanks. Who would you have in it?
mm.
Like, I feel like you gotta have some of the usuals. You gotta have Fat Rabbits, maybe Yardy, maybe Raheem. You know, you gotta have some good bottoms
Mm-hmm.
that can, take a slab of beef, like Big Booty Rudy. I think that's the guy's name. It's a couple of them out there that do somersaults and cartwheels on people's peens and stuff. I'm just trying to think who else we would have. Like, who's the going people out there right now? Like the big names. What's the boy named Pablo Strokes?
Oh my God.
Kyle Levine.
Wow, I thought of him too, because ain't he the one that they was doing stuff in the club, child? All over Twitter.
I think they were.
Yeah.
Crave Melanin. Oh, there's a couple of them out there,
For nostalgia.
I am Uno, yes. Xavier, I am Uno, yep. Did he just make a video in the woods, butt ass naked? Grandy Glaze. My problem with Grandy Glaze is he be doing a lot of queer baiting. I think he's just gay for real, but then he be like, "Oh, I'm straight, but I'm gonna just do this one scene or two." So I don't really get into him like that.
Mm-hmm.
He's very problematic. That Grandy Glaze. I mean, I'm just saying.
I mean, the drummer boy, that's good for nostalgic reasons.
Drummer boy, he's a good, he's verse, but I think he like taking it more than he like giving it though.
Mm-hmm.
There's a couple of them out there, you know what I'm saying? That what's the boy? JD, Global Bros. Yeah.
All right.
But I'm saying he do a lot of porn, so he'll be down for the cause. You know what I'm saying? A bunch of them out there. You listen, if we was gonna have some championship, we have no shortage of skanks to choose from within the community. Ray Potts,
not that raccoon, child.
Why did you call that young man a raccoon? And I can't unsee that now.
Child, let me not go to Atlanta. I'm gonna get jumped, child.
Oh, I can't unsee that. Ashton, who you gonna have in these sex championships? Listen, Ashton, them eyes done dipped a little bit. Them eyes done went low, but that meat done went up. And Ashton got something on his mind. Look at him. Who you gonna have in these Olympics? Who we gonna have in this good Olympics? Ash? We can't hear you. Oh, we can hear you a little bit.
It's the sound. I keep going down.
No, can't. Yep.
Yep.
Yeah, we can hear you now.
So I wouldn't have none of those, man. I'm not interested in community dick. I like dick that is.
We're not saying you having sex. We're saying in these alleged sex championships.
So Pablo Strokes is someone I like to watch from time to time. The drummer boy guy is someone I like to watch from time to time. I'm trying to think of somebody else that y'all didn't say.
If you looking for a bottom Hollywood, because that woman loves sticking her some meat.
Okay.
Even though he has chiclets for teeth. Like his teeth look like chiclets.
Not chiclets.
That's about it. Like I'm not really big into watching other people have sex. I'm really not. Like I'm not really big into
you're an exhibitionist, not a voyeur.
I don't know what that means right now. I'm a little intoxicated.
Exhibitionist meaning like for people to watch you voyeur means you like to watch other people.
I feel like if I'm watching somebody, I would eventually join.
So
You
you
know,
like to be an
I'm not
exhibitionist.
going to sit and watch and be like, oh, this is nice to watch. Like, no. But it depends. Well, see, I wouldn't sit and watch somebody I'm not attracted to. So that's that. So if it's somebody I'm attracted to, I'm joining.
And with that, we're going to go to the after show. Ashton, tell the people how to find you and what you got going on.
So, I am coming back with my podcast here soon, called Ash Me Out. Season 1 and 2 are out. They are on Apple Music or Apple Podcasts, Spotify, Google Podcasts, all of that good stuff. The comment section is down for now. I'm trying to think of a spin to bring it back. The Real Hot Boys is dead. We're thinking of new boys to bring into the situation because I will not be filming. I'm getting closer to 30, and that is not my thing. I work in the mental health behavior field now, so I am.
I'm not doing this with you.
That's just that.
All right. Darren, tell the people how to find you.
You can find me at the Darren Green Show on YouTube. The Darren Green Show is also have my podcast is on all podcast streaming platforms. You know, we out here. I just did an episode yesterday. Go check it out.
The same podcast that I can't get invited on.
I
Neither one of y'all podcasts. I ain't been on invited on Ashby Out.
Oh.
I ain't been invited on the Derek Green Show, but I always invite y'all on my platform. See how y'all see how
I literally invited you yesterday. I literally invited you yesterday.
But you never sent me no information.
Okay, I'm gonna do it next week. I'm gonna do it next week. Okay, I'm gonna send you the information, everything.
We can't hear you, Ashton. Conveniently. Now he's gonna say, "Oh, I told you all about it when he was on mute." See how you do? See that's because you're gonna be like, "Oh, I gave you all the information the whole time he was on mute."
Literally, what happened was I had you on season 2 of my podcast.
Mm-hmm.
You don't recall?
Oh yeah, you did.
Oh yeah. See how?
Oh yeah, I was on episode 3 too. I was season 2, episode 3. I remember that. Huh?
Yeah. I said you better remember.
I remember now, season 2, episode 3. So y'all just gonna make me feel bad on my own fucking YouTube. You know what? As I always say, I love y'all. I love all y'all. Thank you all for being vocal president active. Thank you for doing what you do. Thank you for any and all contributions that you make to the channel. They are much obliged and much appreciated. Do y'all want to give out any of y'all information or cash apps in case the people want to bless y'all and be a blessing to y'all? They don't give to me, but they might want to give to y'all. I don't know. I don't mind them giving to y'all. I'm not here for people to give me money. I'm here to be a blessing to other people. So
yeah.
Nothing. We can't hear you. You holding up a shirt. We can't hear nothing you saying.
It matters.
It matters not. Oh, okay. All right. Well, listen, y'all could have been a whole lot of places, a lot of stuff going on tonight, but y'all decided to be here with me, and I thank y'all so much, y'all. Until next time, thank y'all for coming.